Do you wish you could be the present mom you've always wanted to be, but still need to provide an income for your family? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey friend, welcome to the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast. I know you're over there Googling jobs for moms, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to try to make quick money. Becoming a virtual assistant is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name is Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Mama, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up, working with clients who value you and pay you what you're worth, and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step. Are you ready? Here we go. Are you worried about making a consistent income as a virtual assistant? I know that this is a concern of so many people because they think, my 9 to 5 income is stable and I need an income as a virtual assistant that's going to be stable as well. It's not going to fluctuate a ton and all the things. So in this episode, I want to share with you 2 truths about making a stable income in the virtual assistant world. Truth number 1 is that your virtual assistant income could actually be more stable than your 9 to 5 income. I want you to think about it this way. If you lost your 9 to 5 tomorrow, if they fired you for some unknown reason, your income would be at 0. I don't say that to scare you, but I just want you to think about that. Like your income could literally be at 0 if your job decided to let you go. But as a virtual assistant, typically you have a handful of clients. Typically you probably have around 5 clients. So if you lose one client, that might hurt a little bit, but your income's not going down to 0. You're still going to have that other handful of clients you're working with. Things might be a little tighter for a minute, but you'll have that income from the other clients still coming while you take some time to look for a new client to replace the one you lost. So it's actually more stable because the likelihood of you losing all clients at once and your income going down to completely just 0 is a lot less likely than it is with your 9 to 5. All right, the second truth about making a stable income as a virtual assistant is that you have to pick a recurring service that your clients are going to need ongoing. That way you don't have to continually look for new clients and your income is going to be a lot more consistent and stable. So if you decide that, you love website design, that's probably not going to be a good idea if you really want a stable income. I say this because I am a website designer. There are some months where my income is really, really, really high. And then there's some where it's, not super low, but it's lower than it was, 2 months ago when I almost tripled my income from my 9 to 5. So you just have to think about if you pick a service that is going to fluctuate a lot and that's going to be really hard for you, then you need to pick a service that is not a one-off service like website design or logo design or something like that. You need to pick a recurring, ongoing service, something that you're going to do for a handful of clients every single month. The same clients, you will do the same job for months and months and years on end. I know a couple virtual assistants that I've helped who they have had the same clients for going on 3 years or more. Okay, so you just want to pick a job that you can do for the same handful of clients every single month. It's okay to add in a couple one-off services, just, boost your income a little bit if you want, but your main service should be something that's ongoing. So something like social media management, where you would do that work for your client every single month. You would create a set number of social media posts for them every single month until you guys both decide to end your working relationship. But that's something that can help you to understand, okay, if I have a contract with this client for 6 months, I know I've got this income coming in for 6 months. And then, at month 5, I can start working on, either getting that client to renew their contract, or I can work on getting a new client to replace them before I actually lose them. Okay, I help you figure this all out in my free workshop, The Number One Way to Start Working from Home, where I teach you the 5 P's of becoming a successful virtual assistant. And we go through and figure out what services you think would be a good fit for you, what you would love to learn. And we focus in on finding those recurring services that you can offer to help you have that stable income. So go register for that if you haven't already at arianavernier.com/free-workshop, or you can find that link in the show notes. But I think that workshop will really help you to figure out, what services you could offer that would provide that stable income for you so that you're not worried about that as much. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions about this. You can always come into our free Facebook community. That's facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. Comment on any of the posts or just create your new post and let me know what you're struggling with. I would love to help you, and I could even maybe record a podcast episode based on whatever your question is if I think it would help everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and we will see you next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@virtualassistantmama.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my virtual assistant toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you can be the present mama you've always wanted to be.